What's up, guys? Tony Lopez here with Alternative Living Spaces. We're inside our camper van right here that we recently converted. This is an outdoorsy rental, and in this video, we're gonna give you a tour of this space, and we're gonna talk all the numbers related to how much it costs us to build and how much we're making renting it out on Outdoorsy. All right, so here she is. This is Savannah. This is our van that we built. I'm sure there's a lot of vans named Savannah. It's a thing, but you know, that's her name. And it turned out really cool. It started off as a little bit of a DIY project, a little bit of a dream, and now it's officially a reality. We've been renting it out for the last 18 months, and just want to kick off by giving you a tour of it. So Cam, tell us a little bit about this first space.
This is actually the dining space slash bed. So this right here, you can actually convert it, drop this tabletop down and then put those cushions in the middle to give you a nice bed to lay on. As you can see, there's LED lighting all the way through it. LED lighting here, a fan. This thing is set up, dude.
It's dialed in. Now, for the bed, we keep all of our pillows, heated blanket and heater up there. Additional blankets, so almost all the upper cabinetry is literally blankets, especially with it being winter. You want to be warm, you want to be cozy, so we got everything prepared up there for them. My favorite feature in the entire van is actually the ceiling. So we just used some, I think it's just 1x4 slats. We ended up nailing them to the roof, painted the back of that black, and it just pops off really nice.
Yeah, a lot of the components, the actual electrical, all the solar components are under this seat right here, and all the plumbing is under this seat here. You'd never know.
That's true. But there are labels though that says electrical and then it says plumbing. So for the plumbing, we have a 19-gallon freshwater tank, 2.5-gallon 110-volt water heater, and a little 12-volt water pump. Underneath it is actually a gray water tank as well, and we'll show you the bathroom here. There's a bathroom in here, a kitchen, and the type of toilet we're using. And then here, like Cam said, is all the solar components. We got the panels up top, and then as you're driving, the alternator is also charging the battery, so you always have plenty of power. So a couple cool things on the exterior. Number one is we went with a lot of windows on this unit. So everything from the sliding door window, we added 3 windows to the interior and then the 2 on the back. So a lot of natural light that can come into this space. It does make it feel bigger. We also went with some upgraded tires and wheels. This thing isn't really designed to go off-road, but it looks like it is, which is good and bad because it looks cool, but then renters take it off-road, run over boulders, and smash your undercarriage. So that's a different story. But that's it for the exterior. As you can see, you got your solar panels up there and some additional room if you wanted to do some ceiling-mounted storage. Next, let's go inside and you can show them the kitchen.
Here we are in the kitchen of this camper van. You can see we went with some white cabinets, got some white drawers here, butcher block top, 2-burner cooktop, stainless sink, nice faucet, and under here is our 12-volt fridge. This all runs really well off of the solar setup we have. We have not lost any power and from someone cooking mac and cheese on this thing, you know? So yeah, next up is the bathroom. What the?
All right, so for the bathroom space, we do have this shower, which is awesome because like I mentioned earlier, we only have a 2.5-gallon hot water heater. That is not a lot of hot water. When at home, you usually have like a 50-gallon hot water heater. So it's about 60 seconds of water. So what we have here is a little on-off switch. You can go ahead and put it to hot, let that thing heat up, and then you basically just gonna do like a camping shower. Turn it on, rinse, rinse off, whatever that whole process is. Okay, so that is that. Down here is actually a cassette toilet. So this is designed primarily for number one, but it works out great. You can get one of these for like $150, $250. They're great for number one, and we just recommend guests if they need to go number two, stop by a gas station, a McDonald's, whatever you got to do, Home Depot even. So pretty simple setup.
So how much did this van cost to build?
It's a good question. So we purchased the van itself for $30,000. This is back in 2020, so cars were just a little bit cheaper back then. It was a year old and it had about 19,000 miles on it. And then we put another probably about $20,000 into it in material, plus the labor. Now we did a lot of the labor just ourselves, which was nice. That helped save costs. And then we also had some labor that we paid. So all in on this, we're probably at about $60,000.
So you mentioned earlier that you rent on Outdoorsy.
Yep.
What is the rate to rent this thing?
Yeah, so, someone's actually picking it up in about 2 hours from now.
Oh, nice.
Right now, the rental rate is at $300 a night. In the winter season, we will lower it because the demand just isn't as high. And so in winter seasons, we'll be at like $199 a night. But we have noticed like May, June, July, it gets super busy. And so you can really have that premium nightly rental rate.
That's a lot of money, dude.
It is a lot. It really is. The cool thing about it, for me, is I'm like, talk about the ultimate hack for owning a camper van.
For sure.
Like honestly, like if you were someone that you already wanted to buy a camper van, well dude, you can justify it even more so now because you can rent it out and it's gonna pay for itself and much more.
Yeah, that's awesome. So spill the tea, man. How much are you making on this thing?
So this one's been pretty solid. This is our first outdoorsy rental. And as you know, we're in the process of building 3 more right now. So it's been effective and it's been good. Last year in 2022, for total bookings, we had about $30,000, a little over 30,000. We did have to cancel some of those because there was a repair that needed to happen on the camper van. But it goes to show you that you can make, with a nice camper van in a good location, $35,000 a year if you're marketing it right. And now we're in the process of doing a shuttle bus, a couple vintage trailers. So we're really excited to play around with those, see what kind of demand they can drum up. Well, hope you enjoyed this tour of our camper van. And if you want more information about outdoorsy rentals, maybe you have an RV and you want to list it on there, or maybe you're just more intrigued and you want to learn more, I put together a free Jumpstart Outdoorsy guide. You can download it completely free below. Anything else you want to share, Cam?
Yeah, actually, on our website, we do have 3 models for camper vans. So if you want one, hit us up. We will build it happily for you guys.
That was a great sales pitch. Good job, Cam. You can visit us online at alternativeliving-spaces.com, and we'll see you when?
I don't know. Tomorrow.
We'll see you on the next video.